Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mano 777, and we're back inside of Destiny. It is September 27th, and it is time for your weekly reset video. Last week, we saw the dropping of Rise of Iron, we saw the dropping of the raid, all those other good things, and now we're back for our weekly reset, where I'm going to try and cover everything that you need to know about endgame content in Destiny and Rise of Iron that you need to know. So, guys, with that, let's get started. First of all, I'm here on Venus, but not only that, I'm currently in the Nightfall. We're going to infiltrate Winter's Lair, and we're going to enter the House of Winter's Den in the caves. The modifiers are going to be epic. Berserk, where minions of the darkness won't flinch even after massive damage. Small arms, where primary weapon damage is favored. Chaff, player radar is disabled. And airborne, players deal more damage while in the air. So those are the things you need to know about this week's Nightfall. Let's go check out all the other things you can do in Destiny this week. Especially with Rise of Iron, things are going to be a little bit different. I am going to cover the Oryx raids. We're going to cover that here at the tail end of the video, but we're going to be covering up some different stuff a little bit later on. First of all, for the competitive multiplayer that we have for the weekly Crucible, we've got our combined arms. That's going to get you legendary marks of +10. So combined arms is essentially all out team warfare with vehicles. Destroy the enemy. If you don't want to do that, check out Salvage. We've got Salvage, where you race the other team to capture and hold relics. Those will get you legendary marks of 10. In addition, you can do your daily competitive multiplayer. Today is Skirmish for your competitive multiplayer. Also, today's daily heroic story is scaling the Vex Citadel and hunting down the source of Venus's blight. For our this is the one that most people are going to still do. This is what you're going to get your Radiant Treasure package out of. The modifiers are Heroic, Solar Burn, Small Arms, and Ironclad. So Solar Burn and Small Arms is going to be awesome. Essentially, you can have your Solar Burn for your heavy weapon and your special weapon. I would definitely choose maybe bring your sword along. Bring your raise lighter. That's definitely be a great choice. Pretty much any weapon that's got solar, it's gonna make it pretty easy. And then I always like to use, when it's small arms, I do enjoy using Bad Juju because it boasts my super energy and allows me to get that a little bit faster. So just food for thought in the SIVA Crisis Heroic. This is also the place you're going to want to go if you are farming for skeleton keys. Basically, the best way to farm for those is just to hang out in the SIVA Crisis Heroic playlist and just grind strikes. It also is one of those things that you need to do for your record book. I believe you have to get at least 20 strikes that you need to take care of so you can pick up your rewards and stuff like that. So use that opportunity to knock out a bunch of those. It's still very, very good. It's not as good maybe as last week's, where we had Arc Burn, and it was one of those things where you just turn on Zalo Supercell, and that's amazing. And we covered the Nightfall. For the Dreadnought, just in case if you are doing that, we've got the Oryx Challenge mode. That would also mean that it's Thalnok, basically Thalnok, the giant mini Crota boss, if you are in the Court of Oryx. So food for thought if you are doing that. One of the other things I'm going to cover is that every week we are going to have something different at the Iron Temple. We are going to have some different artifacts, and I'm going to be covering what roles you're going to get on those. So those are the things that you're going to need to want to know. And we're going to take a look at the roles. Last week we actually had over a 112% roll on one of the artifacts, and then one of the artifacts wasn't very good. Actually, the Memory of Yolder last week was a like 76% roll, like if you're looking for like a tier 12 build, so not very good at all. But if you look at your basically last week's Memory of Silmar, it has an intellect and discipline roll of just absolutely epic proportions, and it was 112% roll, so super soaked for that. If there's any other questions that you guys have, I have completed the raid. I'm going to start bringing people through. This last week was just trying to get, video and content and stuff like that from the raid. And so we're going to be doing that a little bit later on this week. And if you got any questions about what to do on the raid, especially it's the last boss, but we're going to try and bring some people through the end of this week and bring them through the raid so they can get their stuff. In addition, you are also going to want to make sure that you check out and make sure that if there's any other secrets or anything else like that, that you check out my channel. If you've got any questions or anything else like that, you should definitely leave some stuff down in the comments down below. Okay, we've got Artifacts of the Rough Iron Lords. We're going to go ahead and accept that quest. But today we are going to check out, we've got our Memory of Fellwinter, which gives you lose your super but gain 1 extra grenade and melee charge and small boosts to all stats. Orbs grant melee and grenade energy. The discipline and strength roll is that's insane. That's absolutely insane. 194 or 129. I am not sure if that is right, but if that is right, that is the first one you get. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're doing. If that's really 194 and 129 for the discipline and strength, you pick that up as soon as you possibly can. This Memory of Fellwinter, that's absolutely broken. Next up, we have Memory of Scory. When your super is full, nearby allies' supers charge faster. Kind of a meh artifact, but it's got a decent roll of 80 and 75. I would definitely look into getting that. Again, get Memory of Fellwinter. Holy moly, that's insane. Okay. And then we've got Memory of Perun. Enemy guardians with full supers and all enemies with low health are highlighted. Kind of an perk. The strength roll is not very good. Again, go get your Memory of Fellwinter. Like, go get that first. And if you want to know how to attune, basically all you do is you hop over here when you get one of those, and you can grab one on each of your characters. I actually have all 3 from last week. I'm going to grab all 3 this week, just 1 on every character, because you get your Iron Lord's Legacy, and you go from there. So guys, that is the weekly reset video for Tuesday, September 27th, 2016. If you like something in this video, a positive rating would be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button for more Rise of Iron and Destiny content. And let me know down in the comments section below what you think of Rise of Iron. Are you having a good time? I'm loving the new expansion. I'm loving the new raid. Again, if you need some help with the new raid, just make sure you check out my Twitch live streams. I'm always on there. I'm going to be, again, bringing people through here later on this week. So with that, guys, I'm going to head out. And guys, I will see you next time in the universe of Destiny.